Good morning, ladies, gents, and very important kiddos. Today, our very important kiddo to start out with will be Tayton.
Hey, congratulations, Tayton, and welcome to the Tayton Show Live.
I don't think there's anybody named Tayton on this show, but we can switch your name around.
Okay, just call me Uncle Tayton for the day. Okay, so I guess I get a scrum first today, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. Last week, when we were last working on Friday, we did some stuff related to defining our supported transformation for our cause or fight. Uh, at that point in time, Austin and I were a little bit out of whack and disagreement on what that should be. However, going with our theme of reconciliation today, sometimes all you need to reconcile your differences is time. Because this morning when I asked Austin about his concerns again, he's like, it was a weak argument. This is the way to go. And so time led to reconciliation. However, the other thing that I've worked on since we last met was what our collective aspirational identity is for Circle Pi Creative. And in that case, we had gathered some data from the stakeholders. And if we look at it by weighted rank based on ownership levels, the answer turns out one way. But if we look at it just by average, the answer turns out another way. Now, Austin and I are at a disagreement on that. I think we should go by weighted average. Of course, I think we go by weighted average because that means I win. Austin thinks we should go by average because, of course, that means he wins. And so now we got to figure out how to reconcile that. Okay, maybe an arm wrestle isn't the best way, although we could always settle it in the usual way.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see that ad, did you?
Okay. I did not.
I'll show you that ad later.
Okay. There is one thing that I do want to note. I do think some things should go by weighted average, but I think some things should go by true average.
Yeah. So there's also, we could find a third alternative. And so those are the things that we're struggling through. And I think we're going to have to engage the stakeholders to help us determine how to approach that. And so that's really what I'm going to focus on today, is engaging the stakeholders to figure out which of these approaches we should use, or maybe they've got another alternative. As far as being in the way, I think if I get focused, I should be able to have those conversations today.
Yeah. I'm assuming that was all of your scrum.
Hey, I did yesterday, today, and in the way. So yes, I'm done scrumming. Let's hear your scrummy report.
Okay, so yesterday, truthfully last weekend, what I did is I worked on looking at the metrics that we should measure specifically in our social engagement, and I recognized the fact that we actually shouldn't be focused too much on subscriber count, and instead focus primarily on our views, our how much the algorithm will show our videos to other people, how many clicks we get from that, and finally, viewer time and conversion. Today, well, I didn't really talk about today, but I guess I can continue to look into our metrics and push in a different direction on what exact metrics I'll be looking at. For example, I could look more at web traffic and content upgrade.
Have you nailed down which social media engagement metrics we need to track?
I haven't 100% decided on which ones should be the top 3 or 4, but I think those ones are the most likely contenders for the top 3 or 4.
Okay. Okay, what about in the way?
In the way, I get to work today.
Yay!
Yay!
There's a whole bunch of poetry there. You really should be enthusiastic about getting to work, you know?
I enjoy my work. Can it be in the way of business? Yeah, but that's alright. That's why it's a side hustle.
Woo whoop. Okay, Austin, are we ready to do that thing we do at the end of every single video?
Yes, we are.
What are we going to do?
Rumble!
Oh,
wait.
that was not what I was
we
thinking.
weren't planning to box?
No.
Okay,
what are we going to do?
Spin that wheel!
Okay, Tayton, this wheel is for you. Oop, I accidentally spun it. Sorry, Austin. Okay, Tayton, let's see what comes up here. Okay. We got a bracelet. Now, I spun instead of Austin, so we should let Austin spin. And then I guess since I made a mistake, you'll get to choose whether you want the bracelet or...
Cars.
the cars. So I'll try not to cheat next time and spin the wheel for you. We'll let Austin be our spinner because I clearly that was an accident. I always let Austin spin, and I feel bad for stepping on his feet. Okay, so bracelet or cars, Tayton, you'll have to let us know in the comments. Okay, Austin, that's all I've got today. I'm gonna say goodbye, sayonara, adios. See you later, amigos. And we will catch you tomorrow at
5:45
a.m. for another live scrum.